This is Larry Henares, making your day with the first part of an article I wrote entitled Federalism and a Charter Change. And I quote, "I believe good governance will be maximized and bad governance will be minimized if we change our government structure to the federal system, following those of the United States and Switzerland, with modifications, of course, taking care that A, to minimize the cost of installing the system, B, to minimize the objections that may be offered by those who oppose it, C, to minimize the harm that bad leaders cause, D, to make sure all who are affected by this change are accommodated in the new setup, and E, to make sure the national budget will remain the same." And on those conditions, I proposed the following. First, we shall establish the federal states along the lines of the present 18 regions, from number 1, National Capital Region, to be renamed Metro Manila, down to number 2, ARMM, to be renamed Bangsamoro, with capital at Cotabato City. And the rest of federal states are as follows. Number 3, Ilocos, with capital at San Fernando, La Union. 4, Cordillera, with capital at Baguio City. 5, Cagayan, with capital at Tuguegarao. 6, Central Luzon, with capital at San Fernando, Bulacan. 7, Calabarzon, with capital at Calamba, Laguna. 8, MMA Maropa, with capital at Calapan, Mindoro. 9, Bicol, with capital at Legazpi, Albay. 10, Western Visayas, with capital at Iloilo City. 11, Negros, with capital at both Bacolod City and Dumaguete City. 12, Central Visayas, with capital at Cebu City. 13, Eastern Visayas, with capital at Tacloban, Leyte. Zamboanga, with capital at Pagadian. 15, Northern Mindanao, with capital at Cagayan de Oro. 16, Caraga, with capital at Butuan City. 17, Davao, with capital at Davao City. And 18, Sox-Cargen, with capital at Coronadal. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Henares, making your day with the first part of an article I wrote entitled Federalism and Charter Change. And we continue to quote. Well, overall second, each of those federal states will be governed by a parliament consisting of representatives elected from former congressional districts who will elect among themselves a governor who shall govern with his cabinet at their pleasure. We accept the National Capital Region, renamed Metro Manila, which shall be governed directly like Washington, D.C. by the President, with an elected governor and provincial board composed of representatives elected from the former congressional districts. Third, the President and Vice President shall be elected directly by all citizens and in the present system. Now, 2 senators will be elected for every federated state. And such Senate of 36 members will constitute the unicameral legislature for the nation. The national government will be composed of executive, legislative and judiciary in exactly the same way it operates today, with all the checks and balances that it entails in all areas except those that are reserved for the federal governments. Fourth, the governments of the federated states are expected to take care of their own economies in competition with each other, passing legislation regarding foreign and local investment, state taxes on sales, real estate business permits, minimum wage on the job training, investment policy, economic policies, infrastructures like bridges, roads, etc. 80% of the national income after foreign obligations are paid and the needs of the national government are considered is allocated to all federal states, including Metro Manila, proportionately on the basis of their respective populations according to the last national consensus. The economic competition is expected to encourage businesses to move to places where they are welcomed, where land and labor is cheap. Moreover, this means that the corrupt congressmen may only steal from their own constituents, not from the resources of the entire nation, as they are doing now. They will be subject to the judgment of their own people in their own state, which will proudly and happily impeach them, or lynch them, or hang them from the nearest tree. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Lara Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.